Aloha Hawaii Reporter readers. Here are some of the highlights of the past crazy week.
Senator Mike Gabbard finally comes out of the political closet.
The former advocate against same-sex marriage switched political parties this week to become a Democrat because his daughter, a former Democrat representative, told him to. That's okay, because he's always been a Democrat in Republican clothes anyway. On key issues, this past session he only voted with Republican colleagues about 5% of the time, instead throwing his support towards tax hikes, regulation increases, and bigger government. On the bright side, with just 4 Republicans left in the state Senate, that minority caucus room at the state capitol becomes even more roomy. Oh yeah, and now the Democrat spy has been outed.
There was no celebration of Hawaii's statehood this week. Hawaii turned 48 years old on August 21st. The whacked-out, foul-mouthed protesters from last year's celebration were disappointed they couldn't return to the scene of the crime, grab American flags from innocent bystanders, pop little children's American balloons, spit at patriots, and threaten the safety of the Kailua High School band like they did last year at Iolani Palace. But hey, there's always next year to look forward to.
At the Akaka bill hearing down at the state capitol, Office of Hawaiian Affairs Chairwoman Haunani Apoliona said she wants Native Hawaiians to be recognized as Native Indians, but that same sweet elected state official still won't admit how much of the Hawaiians' money she and other OHA trustees have spent on their first-class travel all over the United States, on fancy hotels, gala events, and perks for friends and family. Even before getting the green light from Congress to turn back the clock to the good old days of the monarchy and third world standards of living, OHA trustees are already excluding themselves from American law without consequence, such as Hawaii's open government law. Now just imagine if they become tribal members and can make their own laws and police force funded with the taxpayers' money. Watch out! From the So What Else Is New file, Hawaii is still the most expensive place to do business, according to a survey released this past week. No surprise, it's the same bad news every year, but that doesn't faze the Honolulu City Council. Instead of making changes that help businesses so they aren't forced to shut their doors as they have been, the City Council recently raised commercial property taxes again, making it even more expensive for businesses to operate. Can anyone say Lolo? Speaking of clueless council members, Rod Tam doesn't worry about how much his plate lunch has gone up in price as a result of the property tax hikes he passed. Tam recently turned in his campaign expenditure report along with his council office expenditure report, and it's clear this guy never missed a meal. He virtually uses one or the other of those taxpayer slush funds almost every workday to buy his meals, and treats his friends and business partners too. Who says there's no such thing as a free lunch when you can just run for city council? Well, that's it for this week's Tittle-Tattle. Check Hawaii Reporter every weekday for the latest news and insights, and we'll see you soon with more political Tittle-Tattle. Mahalo and take care.